Subscribe to Niger's Craziest. Press the bell icon and never miss another video update.
Niger's Craziest does not have a view of any political parties, individuals, or religious group. This show is just for comedy purposes only. It might contain scenes with strong languages, strong satirical humor, links to a relative you might know, and references some may find offensive. If that kind of thing will offend you, because close your browser now and get out of here. Get out of here, man! Shit, I'm saying! Because that's what we do!
Comedians are absolutely insane. That means
Hello guys, welcome to this episode. Joshua, do you know Amos?
Amos. Is he Amos that used to play ball?
No. This one is the one that used to work with Apostle Suleman.
Okay.
Okay. He has come out.
He has come out too.
He has come out to give Suleman back to back. You know, they said Suleman tried to cover up all of this. You know, the woman said every time she does video, Suleman will block it. Suleman will try to go back to bribe and all those kind of things. But now, it's coming out. Hello guys, welcome to this episode. We want to show you Amos coming out to tell us all the story about Suleman. Suleman, Apostle Suleman,
Our guys.
our beloved guy. Watch when you come back with them.
I have the genesis of this thing, so you will going to listen to this and you will understand perfectly where I'm coming from. For those of you who are listening to me for the first time, you remember the issue of Pastor Mike Davis of Omega Ministry when he came out and alleged that Apostle Johnson Suleman slept with his wife. I hope some of you remember what actually happened. Do you remember that story? In that video, he did about 3 videos. In that video, there is one particular girl that he referred to. Her name is Martha. And you see, you know why we have to speak about this $40,000? The man claimed that that $30,000 is to assist those boys. That's where Amos issue name coming. He actually said that Suleman said that to set them up, to assist him. I want every one of us to put 1 + 2 together. Do you know what actually happened? You see, that girl, that Martha story, I've done the Martha story, is out already. Just for me to just make it public. After it's loading, you are going to see it, and so those of you that want to cut it, we need to expose what is going on, so that because of our girls, we are all mothers, and some ladies are going through a lot. You will listen to how they lose their glory, how something strange happened to those who have been in that house. So it's always good. Do you know why? The genesis of this wahala is this Martha story. That girl, when he newly came to the house, she's one of the housemaid of Lucy, Suleman's wife. They have Regina, Martha, and some of them. What happened was, Amos has been in the house for 10 solid years. So Amos actually know who Suleman is. So he understands his modus operandi. He found out all the diabolical and all the spiritual manipulation that was going on, and how he abused, and when you go out of way trying to, there's so many things, but you listen to, it's better to listen to everything. Immediately when Pastor Mike David laments to Amos said, Amos felt bad because Amos understand perfectly what was going on in the house, the way the whole thing is being wrong. Covenanted worship, good evening, you welcome. You are not late, it's about to start. The film is about to start. And Amos explained to the man that, you know what, and all his findings, all everything. You remember this man said there is one actress in Nigeria, there is one actress in Ghana, and there is one girl that is living in that house. You remember? At on that time he said a lot of people die mysteriously frequently. God bless you. So those are the things that, yes, the domestic staffs and the adopted children, God bless you. So Amos became concerned about that girl. So, and I believe it's a normal thing that was going on in that house. So Amos alerted that girl. When eventually, you know, whenever they come, they welcome you. It's their normal ways of life in that house. And immediately Amos let that girl know that you have to test what is going on, and eventually it got to that girl's turn. So if you want to listen to the whole thing, it's not today, it's already on YouTube. You need to listen to it yourself. And you girls, those of you girls that want to date pastors that is married, and especially when some of them are randy, what they actually use them for, what those pastors use them for, it's not only Suleman that is doing it. We remember we told you about I want to finger. You remember what they did in corridor. So get all these things. It's not only Omega that they are doing it. Value of frustration and manipulation too is into it. So it is what they use to renew their power. It is what they use to gather the crowd. So if Mommy and Kalema, if you don't know, you know. But because Amos know too much, because Amos disclosed all this information to Mike David, one way or the other, Mike David go and open the can of worm to Suleman. Suleman decided to send Amos out of the house. That was how Amos lost his position in the house. So they sent him packing. If you listen to Kokomama voice note when he was talking, they abused them, they tortured them, they wanted to kill him. But eventually, Amos gathered himself together. He left for Dubai because his senior brother is already in Dubai. That was how Amos left Apostle John C. Suleman's house to Dubai. When he got to Dubai, but you know that this thing has started within their house before my David bring the whole thing to social media. So he has left, he has gone, and like you are watching me now, Amos was online. He saw Kokomama online. Amos doesn't know Kokomama before. He got to know Kokomama when Kokomama was doing Suleman, Otobo and everything. He said he saw Mike David. Kokomama was interview Mike David, and Mike David mentioned his case that there is a guy that served him for 10 years. If that one talk, the whole place will scatter. Go and listen. That girl, there's another girl in Abuja that allegedly said that he got her pregnant. I think that one, his name is Faith or so. That one to not mention it in her audio, which I'm going to release to everybody later. That was how Kokomama get in touch with Amos, and the whole thing immediately Suleman saw that video. Suleman sent a powerful delegation, two of them, Francis and youngest. I will show their face. I will show you all their conversation. Suleman sent them to Dubai to go and calm the whole thing. You remember it was allegedly that he paid Mike David $60,000 $60,000 to shut up. I never see where they sleep with my wife and they pay the man to shut up. You remember my David Zoo? He dey behave like weather. He na money he will talk today and tomorrow he will say another thing because they don't get am. Yeah, he got that girl. Yes, routine. Yes, I have. And for Kokomama decided to dash Amos, her younger sister, I just want you to listen to how Kokomama manipulate Amos in this 40,000 bribe saga. It's not assistance. I decided to explain all this to everybody. It is a bribe. He just paid them to shut up. It is not assistance because you did not assist them. How come? It was when they did something about you and they quickly remove it. Did you see that video on Kokomama's page? The next day was the day they removed the video. If you have that link, go and click on that link. You will see that video is private. So they quickly cover it. They quickly cover the whole thing so they don't, because it needs to kill the story. You remember Kokomama said, I will still, we will still play them now. Because there's something that is called fair use. So when I want to use their content, or play their voice, I use fair use. And for you to know that is something called fair use, Mr. Suleman, and for all of you, make I tell you now who Kokomama is. Kokomama, if you are listening, do you know what you did? It's funny. The last video you reported it as if I use Apostle Justice Suleman breaking limit video. You see, this is what content creators should know. This is what Suleman used to do. They will report your video falsely. All the report that she reported, the 3 videos she's trying to bring down, was false. And I believe it's Suleman them. Kokomama is reporting Suleman video. You can see the connection. That is another confirmation that they are working together. And I started laughing. There is nothing like breaking limit. There is nothing like Suleman video in that video that you reported. So people should understand and know the kind of person Kokomama is. That is that. And they are trying to cover up. But as God is a God of truth, because God knows that He will surely disgrace them. He will surely expose every perpetrator. That was why you and I have the opportunity to listen to this. Because Kokomama decided to change the goalpost. And it doesn't all go well with Amos and his brother. And they thought, and Kokomama miscalculated everything. He thought Amos, being his in-law, will shut up. He never knew Amos will not accept. And I'm sure he doesn't know that Amos has all the information. Amos na FBI, the biggest blogger. Honestly, my people, if you see the material that Amos give, he gave a he will not just talk. When he give you voice notes, he give you screenshot to back it up with number, with evidence. And I say, ṣé bàbá yìí ti ń dúró pé ayé wọn máa bàjẹ́ finally ni. You see, I begin to laugh. I say, "Na Igbamike." So this guy. So for you to understand, Kokomama underestimate that guy. So she thought she could manipulate him. Indeed, she did it to a certain extent. And immediately Amos realized that Kokomama is not ready to, because Kokomama was just boasting, "I won't pay that money." That boy waited from April to date. He's stranded already, no money. No, he has a wife that is pregnant and he needed money. And he's talking to the sister-in-law, and you put him in that position because you knew how much he collected and you knew how much he took away from it. So I want you to listen to him. Kokomama refused to pay the money. Even when Francis stepped in, out of 1 point something million, Kokomama agreed to pay 500,000 back. And you know the 500,000 you are going to pay back is even going to your sister. And you know the situation of that your sister, that she's pregnant. And you know you are the one that put your sister in that condition. Eventually, from what I heard, the husband released 100,000. And Amos refused. That is not going to take 100,000. And before you know it, they thought Amos will not open up. Remember when Amos went to Human Rights for Justice, Amos did not tell them the truth. He was just saying, "Kokomama is owing me. Kokomama is owing." Kokomama wants to do this one. Kokomama wants to do this one. But eventually Kokomama did not, and Amos did not buy that in-law of a thing. And the people involved, the Suleman played them, that he said he's going to give them £65,000, $65,000. Eventually, he scammed them too. He gave them 40,000 and he backed up. The remaining 25,000, because immediately the whole thing died down, he died them. He didn't give them the remaining balance. The boy tried to get the money, he could not. He went to go and beg, do video. They would tell him, "Go and do video on your page. Go and do this one." I have the conversation whereby he said, "Daddy, I've done that post. I've done that video." And at the end of the day, Papa no papa. Papa no papa for this story. Papa no papa of my people. So it is. So if anybody tell you it is assistance, put your 2 plus 2 together. I am putting it to you. Nah, bribe. Shut up. Bah. That anyway. Because he needed something to cool that thing. That was why he had to send 2 delegations to Dubai. And Kokomama, they said to Kokomama, I have it whereby they said, because if they can give these boys their own 40,000, the guy they said they will said to her too. So from all the indication, if she did not collect money, why did you bring the video down? If you did not collect money, how come now then they help you report video? Some of us, our head, no kokuo. So we decided to ask from, since Kokomama has done her own interview, she said they manipulated her, that, and we had to I had to ask Amos what actually happened. This is Amos
Good evening.
This is Amos. You're going to listen to the voice you are going to listen to now is Amos. So feel free, enjoy it.
Hello. Please, can you introduce yourself, please? Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Amos, the Amos that is trending online. So I'm fortunate to speak with my mama on this issue. So she has invited me on her platform finally to talk on this issue. And I'm glad to have her calling me, like, want to know what's happening. So I greet everybody, and I thank you for the opportunity for me to express myself on this platform. Thank you, Mama, as well.
Thank you, Amos. You are welcome. Amos, I would like to ask you, who is Amos to Apostle John C. Suleman?
All right. First of all, I'm the Amos in question, and Apostle John C. Suleman happened to be like a father to me, and I stayed with him for 10 years, as you all know, and I've heard. So I'm like a son to him as well, like an adopted son. And we've been like that for years, without any problem, without any issue. Not until certain things came up and I had to leave the country.
What are the certain things that came up that make you leave the house?
Okay, I'll go straight to the point. There was the issue of Pastor Mike David. So there was something that happened in the house at that time when I was still there. So I told Pastor Mike David about it, and I don't want to go in much details for now, but I'll just give a brief preamble of it. Somehow, he got to know that I was talking to Mike David, and I was supposed to tell him some personal issues about him that's going on in the house. So he didn't like the idea. So he asked me to leave his house, that I shouldn't come back again because he felt that I broke his trust. And there was nothing I could do then, even when I tried and put effort to plead with him, like, I'm sorry about all this. It was not intentional. I was angry about the situation on ground. And Pastor Mike approached me that, look at what you did and all that. And I didn't like the idea, so I had to open up to him. So he didn't want to listen to me. He still asked me to leave. So that was why I left Nigeria. But people didn't know now that this is what happened. They have no idea. So that was what happened.
How did you left Nigeria? I will, for you to know that, you know me, my own, now it is an illustration. You remember she talked about this is one of the reasons.
Since when I left in 2019, which was just two years ago, when because of too many threats and all of that it was one of those occasions that Apostle just would call me that he's going to make me disappear.
No, sorry guys, let me give you the scenario why. You remember sorry guys.
Two major tests. One is that this evidence is going to affect two major tests. One is a Nollywood actress in Nigeria. Two is a Nollywood actress in Ghana. And number three is a small girl who was living in Apostle John Suleman's house, who he desperately wanted to sleep with in his matrimonial bed one particular night and offered the girl 100,000. I have all his chats on my phone. I have all his messages from my phone. I have all the conversations on my phone. And I later found out, and I have the guest pictures on my phone. And what am I going to do? That will make me beg that everything is necessary.
This is what Amos. This is exactly what Amos disclosed to Pastor Mike David, that Amos that made Suleman to send him away from the house. He said he pleaded, and he refused to accept his apology, and this is one of the reasons why. That's the main reason, and nobody knows why he left. He left and he went to Dubai. So continue. I just want to buttress the. How that is the one that facilitates your traveling to Dubai. How true is that?
No, I left Nigeria on my own. I had a car that I was using then when I was in Auchi. So I was able to sell the car and then add up with the little money I had, then went to join my brother in Dubai. It was later information got to me that he actually gave money to youngest to give to me for the Dubai because youngest approached him on behalf like he needs to sort me out, like I've been pleading. So of which youngest confirmed to me that yes, he actually collected money. So I was already in Dubai then. I'll be frank and sincere. I was there in Dubai then.
Did youngest give you the money?
I've already come. Huh?
Did youngest give you anything?
No, he didn't give me anything.
The money he collected, youngest didn't release it to you?
No, he told me he used it for something. I was already out of the country, so I told him no need. I was angry because I didn't need anything from Papa. Just like, okay, no problem. That's his own. If he wants to give me money, he has my account number. He should have sent me money directly. So if he gives it to somebody else, it's not my problem. So I just got angry, like, okay, no need. I've already left the country, so I didn't mind. So that was why I just let the issue slide by.
How did you get to know Kokomama?
Kokomama, because of this Mike David issue too. Because when I was in Dubai, I saw the scandal online and she was doing a personal interview with Mike Davis. I watched it. So I had to send her a message on Messenger because I don't have her number then. So I explained to her like, oh, this issue that is going on now, I know about this issue. As a matter of fact, it's because of this issue that I'm in Dubai. I left Nigeria. I ran away from Nigeria. I came to Dubai. She got attracted and was interested. He said, oh, so you are the guy that Pastor Mike David referred to in the interview that said, live with Papa for 10 years. And I said, yes, I'm the one. So she exchanged contact with me. Then we got talking and all that.
So you got talking and you had an interview with her?
Yes, she later did interview with me, but I didn't know she was on live. She just called me and was now asking me some personal questions. So in that state of mind, I was still angry that, oh, despite what Papa have done to this guy, he's still after him, after his life. What's the meaning of this? This man should leave this guy alone. Why is he doing this? I was just expressing myself. I didn't know she was on live. I was just expressing myself to her. I was exposing so many things. Personal. About Papa, everything that happened, what Pastor Mike is saying is the truth. And all that.
So collaborate.
So after the conversation, she called me back and told me, do you know I was on live? I said, what, you're on live? I said, please take the video down. Take the video down. I said, are you sure you want me to take it down? I said, yes, take it down now. He said, okay, I will put it on private. So that was it.
So how did the issue of money that you guys are fighting about now came on?
Okay, during the course of that interview that went on live, I didn't know how somehow it got to Papa, and he responded by sending 2 delegates to Dubai. They called me before coming that, oh, Papa said he wants to assist you here, that you are suffering in Dubai. I said, wow, really? He said, you did the interview in Kokomama's channel. I said, yes, I did the interview. Papa heard that you are suffering. I said, wow. Really?
Papa is Apostle Joseph Suleman, no?
Sometimes he wants to come and help.
Those of you that don't know who Papa is, because you are asking me who is Papa, now he be Papa. Oh.
So when they ended the call, I called Kokomama and said, Kokomama, this is what is happening. Oh. I don't trust these guys, so they are coming to Dubai. Kokomama said, you have to be careful. It's like they want to come and pick you guys. So I said, okay. So when they eventually came, I still told her, they said they've arrived. He said, don't go. Just take some people with you if you want to go. He was not like guiding me on how to go about it. I said, okay. I played along. Eventually, it was not what she was thinking. They didn't come to arrest me and all that. They came to
Dr. Bad wetin concern me, no be papa, no be my papa na Suleman Ogmi Osegbe.
Whatever that comes from him is okay since he wants to come and help and he knows that he heard that we are suffering in Dubai. Anything that comes from him is okay. He said no, that he said we should talk the amount that you need that to start up something. I said, okay, I will get back to you guys. Let's go and think. Let me and my brother go and think about it and see. Because this kind of thing, me, I don't even understand. They told him, give us what's in your mind. You are telling us we should name price. So I went to Kokomama again after I left them. I said, Kokomama, this is what they said. Kokomama said, yeah, very good. Tell them 100 million.
Did you hear that? How more late for?
100 million. I said, yes, now. Did you know how much they give Pastor Mike? I said, they give Pastor Mike money. I said, yes, now. I said, how much? I said, I don't know, but they give him money. I said, really? 100 million? I said, Mama, 100 million. I said, but the both of you now, 100 million. You got 100 million, you 100 million. I said, Mama, no. I was telling her, I said, no, I know we fit to her. This guy, so what did they worry you? You know how much, not be you and your brother, they want for help. I said, now what did they talk now? Tell them 100 million.
Oh, lady, go home, Mama.
Okay. I had to call youngest again. I said, youngest. 100 million. I started laughing. He started laughing. Me, I started laughing too. Wait till they worry you, Amos. I said, now, no, used to make I talk. I don't talk now. Said, no.
My people, let's guess one thing clear. This is Kokomama that said that. This is Kokomama that said this guy manipulated him. How? He said they manipulated her. So, shebi una dey hear. Shebi una dey hear. 100 million. Only ni get straight. 100 million each. Go and watch that video where she said this àwọn ọmọ yìí ló manipulate un. The person wey be say the person wey dey tell you say the money wey you call is too much. How can that person manipulate you?
I said okay. So eventually they go back to Papa. They said Papa started laughing too. I said okay. So we now came up with this idea of okay, Papa said he's going to give you guys $65,000 and so my brother wanted to say $65,000 for what? I said, I beg. Leave her like that. Anything will come, we'll manage her like that. So my brother now just left the issue because I have spoken. So they said, okay, since you guys have agreed, we'll tell Papa that you guys have agreed so that he can send the money for us so that we'll give you guys. I said, we don't collect Naira. We don't use Naira here. It's dirham. Whenever you are bringing property to dirham, I don't put anything in my account. I cannot withdraw from my Nigeria account here. So go and look for how you change the money and give us in dirham. We use dirham here. And if we are starting life, it's only dirham we use here. It's okay, don't worry. We'll do all that for you guys before we leave. Eventually, they brought the money. It was not 65, it was $40. But the $40 they had to change it to dirhams.
$40,000 $40.
$40,000. So they had to convert it to dirham. So that's the conversion. It was 112 something dirham.
Okay.
That eventually entered our hand, 112 something dirham.
And how much is that
so,
equivalent in Naira? The one you got?
It's about 10 point something million.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 point something million. Yeah.
I have to stop here because there is a little because you see this platform is a platform of truth, and we owe the public the duty of care not to hide anything. You remember the last time I said it? Because in Kokomama video, she said that they lie about 15 million. That because Francis and youngest were the one supposed to send to Dubai. These are guys that do all this on that G for them. But the guy said, you can say he confirmed is 112,000 something dirham. They were arguing. The guy said it was 15 million. The whole money, according to them, is supposed to be 18 million naira. But eventually, the guys that went, they took 3 million. They said na their own share. But this guy got 14 million plus. Because when I asked him, he said they changed it from naira to dollar to dirham. So eventually, what he claimed they got 10 million plus. But from my calculation, because Francis called me, I will still play Francis. I will still expose Francis, who is Francis and everything. I'm still going to bring it on. Everything I discuss with him is recorded so that he making the hear. What she's going to do, because but when Francis insisted that he gave them 15 million and this guy said 10 million plus, so definitely there is. And I asked them, I said, come, how much did you forget about in naira, because this guy did not collect naira from you? How much did you actually give to him in dirham? He said 112,000 plus. Amos, how much did you collect? Amos said 112,000 plus. How much was exchange rate at that time? He called it for me, and by the time I calculate, it was 14 million plus. And I told Amos he actually gave you 14 million plus, so it is not 10 million.
To be more than that, if we convert it to naira, it's supposed to be 15 million naira.
It's supposed to be 18 million.
Actually, 15.
It's supposed to be 18. That's what I had.
No, so it's supposed to be 15 million that Papa sent.
Okay.
Papa actually sent 18 million.
So
Amos, if you are listening to
15
me.
million that entered our hand based on the conversion. So they took, Francis and Youngest told me they took above 4 million naira, not just 4 million naira, above 4 million naira to share for themselves and all that. I told them, why now? They said there's a lawyer, they settle some people. I said, okay, no problem, give me what you have. Like, at least, money for hand, back for gun first. If I hold this one first, we don't have anything. That was how they give us that figure of about over 10 million naira plus.
So when they gave you that 4 million,
that was it too.
When they gave you guys that 10 million, that $40,000,
yes.
What did you tell Kokomama?
I eventually told her everything as it was happening. I was giving her updates every minute that it was
happening. So when you got that money, Kokomama was still in Austria.
She told me to do an audio because I told her that Papa is going to speak with us through Francis' phone.
When I hear this,
Papa to speak to us, because me, I said I want to talk to Papa. I insisted that I want to talk to him to make sure that
the money is
yes, he was the one that sent. He was the one that sent the money, and I want to tell him exactly the amount we collected as well.
Okay.
So that's why I said I want to speak to him. Eventually, Francis agreed. I also updated Kokomama that we are going to this place and our intention is to speak with Papa. She now told me that when you get there, record him.
Did you hear that?
Okay, we will record him.
So you now spoke with him and you recorded him.
No, I didn't record him. My brother should, but I did not.
Okay, your brother did.
Yes, my brother did, but I did not. But later, Kokomama was not asking for the recording and all that, but we refused to give it to her.
Good.
We refused to give it to her, which was what made her very angry, and she turned everything against me, and she refused to release the money she was holding and all that.
There's one message you sent to me when you You know, you said Kokomama borrowed some money from both of you.
Yes.
How did that one happen?
That happened when she eventually came to Dubai after we've collected money and all that. So we started talking.
You said you people are the one that said she would that you want her to come to Dubai. Is it
No.
true?
She was the one that said she wants to come and do her birthday in Dubai. That she wants to come and do some kind of big party that no blogger has ever done. She was the one bringing up those ideas. And I said, "Oh, Mama, that one would be good though. That's an opportunity for me to see you for the first time because I've not seen her before. I've not met. No. So she initiated the idea. I said, okay, that will be fine. No. Before then, she has already introduced her sister to me. That
so even before Kokomama gets to Dubai, she has already introduced her sister. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. She already introduced her sister to me on phone, sent me her number. We started talking, and I like the way she talks. She has a lot of respect and all that. I told Kokomama I like her, that she's cool. But even me, sir, with this kind of money itself, I don't want to waste it. It's better I get married than look for something to do. Like, it will be perfect for me like that. He said that you guys can get married, you guys should get married. As a matter of fact, when you guys get married, I will support you people to Canada.
Una dey hear
behind you guys. I will support you. You're a nice guy. She's good also. I will support you guys to Canada. That was before she even came to Dubai. I mean. So eventually she asked my brother to help him to organize the baby, that he shouldn't worry, that whatever money he spent, when he comes to Dubai, she's going to refund the money to him. She should just carry on and all that because she knows that it's money. We have the money. So my brother
Kokomama travel to Dubai to go and get her own share. People should wake up.
Because my brother already knows I was talking to the sister already, so we are good, we are fine. So my brother was just listening to me like, okay, how well you know this person? I said she's okay. At least if she put me for a platform like this, we can't talk like this. Papa can't yes with the suffer, can't assist us. Maybe she's a good person now. So mom will just accept and make she come. Like you good to move appreciate her that way. My brother said, okay, no problem. Started doing everything for her, preparation, paying for yacht, paying for Chinese buffet, paying for her, organizing people, talking to people that see our in-law is coming. Oh, she's a big YouTuber. We need to celebrate her baby and all that. So eventually, Kokomama, we kept on talking. He said our younger sister's birthday is also that month, March. Our own is March 29. Our younger sister is March 23. That she would love her to come to Dubai, and I should do visa for her to come to Dubai so that we will also celebrate birthday. I said, okay, that would be very nice. At least that would be the first time I will be seeing her. It's even good. Let her come. Let me go see her very well safe. So I did the visa, I paid for the ticket. Eventually she could not come because her own was 23. Mama own was 29. So I told Kokomama, see, she could not fly or see the problem. Kokomama said, no problem, me, I will come now. Me, I will just come and do what I want to do. That will not stop me from doing the baby. I said, okay. Eventually she came. So when she came, I went to the airport myself to receive her. My brother wasn't around, so I went to receive her from the airport. I took her to a hotel close by to us. So I paid for the hotel for 4 days for the first time.
Una dey hear
So they not dying. I paid, I gave them my email ID, they registered her, they collected her passport, so they registered her. So it's an hotel apartment. It's big, it's okay, it's like home. There's kitchen inside, there's bedroom inside, everything. There's parlor, everything inside. So the next day, my brother came like, hey, is this the Kokomama? You are welcome. Oh, thank you for what you did for us, oh, and all that. So even before she even came safe, when that money came to my hand, like they gave us that money, I called her and said, Kokomama, see, oh, this money don't come, oh, what you will give you now? Since you help us like this, since not through you, this money can't come like this, Papa call it to us, because when we put in Nigeria, so if you know, go help us. Let us come up for your house, you know, go help us. Now you can't say why help us, thank God, though. So what you will give you now? Kokomama said, no worry, just leave them. Now need them.
Now hear them.
Now I start life. No worry. No keep them. Hey, don't worry. I said okay. I now left the issue. I didn't talk about it anymore. So 1 week after she called again, she not called. I said, Amos, I don't understand you. So if they want make I use my mouth tell you say make you send me something. I said, Mama, but I actually say whether you want anything now. Say now what for you? You know suppose not say you go send something. I said, what you want make I send? Say anything from your mind. I said, okay. So I gave my brother 4,000 dirhams. I told him how to read to send to Kokomama. I was thinking that we are going to send, he's going to send 6,000 dirham actually. But I just saw some days ago, he sent me the receipt and said he says 645,000 I sent to her. I said, okay, no wahala. So we sent that money. She thanked me. I said, okay. So she came to the Dubai. She did the birthday. Everything was colorful. People came from nowhere. People she did not even know. We did everything. I took her to shopping. I can remember I spent over 15,000 dirhams of my money on her, apart from the hotel bills and the medical treatments I took her for, because she told me her chest was paining her and it was a severe pain. Took her to the hospital. I spent 2,000 dirhams there. Then plus the hotel bill, after all calculation, when she left, was 7,000 dirhams, which was the money she told me that she will give me back when she get to Austria.
After you spend 15,000 for her, the girl now in great too.
She no worry, she will send me the money back. Only for her to go back now and change the narrative that we are supposed to give her 2 million naira, 1 million naira for me, 1 million naira for my brother. So that got me really surprised, and I was like, Mama, which kind talk with this one? Why would for talk say we will give you money? I'm here on my own talk say, don't worry now. Since I don't send you small thing, no worry, balance still come. Because Papa not give us complete. He say he will give us by April. Will give us the remaining one by April. I say balance still come. No worry, I'll still give you for them. I'm here on my own tell you. So why you can't change them? Because say we're supposed to give you. You say no. Does not work like that too. Even if our blood brother says, they do this kind of person. I said, Mama, what are you talking about? I don't understand. So that was it. She said I should let her know so that she can remove the money and send balance. I said, remove which money? You know I needed this money. I spent a lot. I spent for even to come and do this wedding self. I spent. Your sister said visa and ticket. I spent. What are you talking about? I don't have much money on me, and I need that money to buy a small car like you suggested for me before, like just get an Uber since you're in Nigeria and be running around pending when you travel to Canada. I said, okay, you send the money, let me buy this thing now. You are bringing up this issue. I don't understand. When did we discuss that we will give you 1 million naira? Why are you now changing things? That was when she got pissed off and said, even her channel was terminated. They gave her strike. She had so many stress. She cannot just go like that. She cannot just go like that. That she cannot lose. I said, which kind of talk is this one? But they told you they will pay you for your own channel now. If they tell you they will pay you for your channel, is it from our own little money that we will not pay you? This is our own money now. You are supposed to use to start life. They know, I'm not telling that one, no. This one not concern a relationship matter. I said, okay, Mama, oh voila. Now I'm still waiting for my money. That's all. So your brother, I'm not going to send him a dime. I'm not giving him a dime. I said, why won't you give him a dime? Why won't you give him his money back? You're not giving me any reasons. I don't know. I cannot even understand the bond between them that they are quarreling. Everything is just like, I don't know why she acted that way. Seriously. I was seriously disappointed about Kokomama doing all that. putting me through this kind of stress. Even sent police, use his husband as a bait to come and arrest me in Benin, telling the police that I kept his wife in Dubai for 2 weeks.
Ah!
Is the wife a baby? I don't understand. I didn't know it was just a setup, just to contact the apostle and tell him that this is where I'm doing wedding.
When I heard that part, that Kokomama used her husband as a bait, that this guy kept Kokomama in Dubai for 2 weeks, they arrested him. Una hear that part, Shabi make a rewind am. And this Kokomama came out that these guys are the one that manipulate her. Did you see manipulation here? Who is manipulating who? Una go hear story tire. I'm asking all of you, how can Kokomama husband agree to this type of nonsense? Now wow, ayele o. You want me to rewind it? I go rewind it now. No wahala.
The apostle and tell him that this is where I'm busy. Is the wife a baby? I don't understand and all that. I'm sorry. Why would you do such a thing? Blah blah blah. Said I'm sorry, Daddy, I'm sorry, Mommy, I'm sorry. That's how you be discussing my matter to everybody, saying all sorts of nonsense and all that. You want to come, Mama? I said, well, I went to Abuja. Okay. Travel to Unke himself. When that money came to my hand, and they gave us that money, I called her and said, Kokomama, see, this money don't come. What you will give you now? Since you help us like this, since not through you, this money can't come like this, Papa policy to us, because when we put in Nigeria, so if you know, go help us. Send us come up for your house, and no go help us. Now I can't say why help us, thank God. So what you will give you now? Kokomama said, no worry, just leave them. Now need them. I don't get anything now. I want to start life. No worry. Keep them. Hey, don't worry. I said, okay. I now left the issue. I didn't talk about it anymore. So 1 week after she called again, she now called and said, Amos, I don't understand you. So if they want make I use my mouth tell you say make you send me something. I said, Mama, but I actually say whether you want anything now. So now what for you? You know suppose not say you go send something. I said, what you want make I send? Say anything from your mind. I said, okay. So I gave my brother 4,000 dirhams. I told him how to read to send to Kokomama. I was thinking that we are going to send, he's going to send 6,000 dirhams actually. But I just saw some days ago, he sent me the receipt and said he's 645,000 he sent to her. I said, okay, no wahala. So we sent that money. She thanked me and said, okay. So she came to the Dubai, she did the baby, everything was colorful. People came from nowhere. People she did not even know. We did everything. I took her to shopping. I can remember I spent over 15,000 dirhams of my money on her, apart from the hotel bills and the medical treatments I took her for, because she told me her chest was paining her and it was a severe pain. Took her to the hospital. I spent 2,000 dirhams there. Then plus the hotel bill, after all calculation, when she left, was 7,000 dirhams, which was the money she told me that Oma that she will give me back when she get to Austria. She knows that I spent a lot, that I should not worry, she will send me the money back. Only for her to go back now and change the narrative that we are supposed to give her 2 million naira, 1 million naira for me, 1 million naira for my brother. So that got me really surprised, and I was like, Mama, which kind talk with this one? Why we for talk say we will give you money? I'm here on my own talk say, don't worry now, since I don't send you small thing, don't worry, balance still come. Because Papa not give us complete. He say he will give us by April. He will give us the remaining one by April. I say balance still come, no worry, I'll still give you for them. I'm here on my own tell you. So why you can't change them? Because say we're supposed to give you. He say no. Does not work like that. Even if now blood brother says, they do this kind of person. I said, Mama, what are you talking about? I don't understand. So that was it. She said I should let her know so that she can remove the money and send balance. I said, remove which money? I needed this money. I spent a lot. I spent for even to come and do this wedding self. I spent. Your sister said visa and ticket. I spent. What are you talking about? I don't have much money on me, and I need that money to buy a small car like you suggested for me before. Like, just get an Uber since you're in Nigeria and be running around pending when you travel to Canada. I said, okay. You send the money, let me buy this thing now. You are bringing up this issue. I don't understand. When did we discuss that we will give you 1 million naira? Why are you now changing things? That was when she got pissed off and said even her channel was terminated. They gave her strike. She had so many stress. She cannot just go like that. At least she cannot just go like that. That she cannot lose. I said, which kind of talk is this one? But they told you they will pay you for your own channel now. If they tell you they will pay you for your channel, is it from our own little money that we will not pay you? This is our own money now. You are supposed to use to start life. I'm not telling that one, no. This one not concern relationship matter. I said, okay, Mama, oh voila. Now I'm still waiting for my money. That's all. So your brother, I'm not going to send him a dime. I'm not giving him a dime. I said, why won't you give him a dime? Why won't you give him his money back? He cannot give me any reasons. I don't know. I cannot even understand the bond between them that they are quarreling. Everything is just like, I don't know why she acted that way. Seriously. I was seriously disappointed about Kokomama doing all that. Putting me through this kind of stress. Even sent police, use his husband as a bait to come and arrest me in Benin. Telling the police that I kept his wife in Dubai for 2 weeks. For no reason. Is the wife a baby? I don't understand. I didn't know it was just a setup. Just to contact Apostle and tell him that this is where I'm doing wedding. He should come and arrest me because he heard the Apostle is looking for me. Okay, they came to the wedding. They took me to Auchi. So I went to Auchi.
On the day of his wedding?
Yes, I went to Auchi with the police. What is happening? They said Kokomama sent a text to Mama. A sortive text to Mama. And it was because of me. Who gave Mama his number and Mama's number to Kokomama? I said, I did. She didn't tell me she wants to contact her to insult her and all that. I'm sorry. Why would you do such a thing? Blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm sorry. Daddy, I'm sorry. Mommy, I'm sorry. And that's how you be discussing my matter to everybody. Saying all sorts of nonsense and all that. I said, Daddy, I'm sorry. Mama started late causes of me. This, that. What kind of causes are all these? The children were there looking at me. Everybody was laughing. I was on handcuffs. On handcuffs. They handcuffed me to the back like I'm a criminal or something. I was just begging. At the end of the day, Papa said, let him go. Let him go and continue his wedding. Before I left, he now said, now you know those I love you. It's the same Kokomama that you are siding. She is the same Kokomama that you are siding that gave you up. If I was that devilish, say I would tell them to lock you up and you will remain there. Let me see who will bring you out. Daddy, thank you. No verse. Now you know those that I love you. I said, thank you, Daddy. So I left there. So I could not travel back to Benin that night. So I stayed in the police cell.
Police cell?
In the morning. Inside the cell. In the morning. So eventually they said I should call a shorty. My dad was singing out with you. I called my dad and said, I see what happened. So he came virtually. He said he should go and bring bail money. He said he does not have any money. I said, Daddy, no worry, I have money. So my wife eventually came. She was around in the night. She came. I didn't even know she was around. It was in the morning. I now saw her in the police station.
On the day of their wedding?
I was in the wedding.
Hey, now see person where they manipulate.
We left there. Went straight back to Benin to continue the traditional wedding because they actually came on my court wedding. I did court wedding and traditional. So went to complete the process. So that was it, because Kokomama boasted to her sister that if she continued with the wedding, she go ahead and marry me, she's going to scatter the wedding. She actually boasted. But she tried and she failed anyway. She was surprised that we did the wedding. I'm sure she was shocked that we still do the wedding. Because she thought the Suleman is going to eat me up or is going to do one thing very bad to me and all that. But she was surprised that I left and I did my wedding. I'm sure she's very shocked about that up to today. So that was what played out too. Hello? 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 Hello?
You know, Suleman knows how to use police to harass and intimidate her own sister on the day of her own wedding. One thing I think, you see, how did these guys now they are the one, according to Kokomama, she said they manipulate her. From what you are listening to,
Hello?
how did this guy manipulate Kokomama? How? I'm asking everybody before the new one, before the line will come up again. How did this guy? I'm asking everybody because why would you are the same person that did all this and you set him up again? You use your husband to set him up.
Hello? Hello, ma'am.
Yes, this is serious, so deep.
That was what happened.
And she refused to pay the money.
She refused to pay up till now. She promised to give us the money back by April 22nd. And up till now, this very moment, we have not received a dime from Kokomama. Not a dime.
But there is this what I read. You said because there is an audio where she was demanding 2 million naira from that money that you took at them, that she wants to take 1. But you said something that they promised to give us.
Dammy, thank you very much.
That's what they told me.
So they've given it to you. This one is your own. That you should know. This one they will settle the baby Kokomama on her own separately.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
But my concern is this: Kokomama got 7,400, the same match that this thing happened. You guys gave her 645 on her own from your own, from your heart, and she's still not ready to release
the one she borrowed.
The one she borrowed from you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
And why did they arrest you on the day of your wedding?
It's because of the text messages Kokomama sent to Apostle's wife. Because when Apostle sent that assistant to us, we were good, we were fine, we spoke to him, we were okay on the phone. We won't talk, laughed, joke. Everything was going on well. Even before I came down to Nigeria to get married to my wife, I sent him a text that Daddy, I want to marry you. I will come. But I didn't tell him the day I will come. I didn't give him date. I didn't give him date I will come to Nigeria. I only told him I will come and I will get married. I want to do traditional marriage. That's now so my money issue. Now let's addition of my money issue. So that was just the conversation. I didn't give him in details. I didn't tell him when I was coming to Nigeria. So Kokomama sent text messages. We didn't know that she did all that. Threatening their wife, threatening Papa and all that. That she came to Dubai because of him, and he has so many evidences now and all that. He's going to deal with. I didn't know. The text message was forwarded to me. When I saw it, I was like, wow, what is the meaning of this nonsense? What is this? I said, no wonder I got the reply I got from Papa when I told him I want to get married, because see the kind of reply he gave me. I was like, what is happening? At least we spoke fine. What is going on? I could not place it where it was coming from. Because later they sent me that text. I was not like, oh, now I understand. Kokomama double scatter grant for behind, and we no send her. So I had to give Papa a voice note that I didn't send this lady. All that she's doing, I didn't send her.
Why don't you call Kokomama to confirm from her? Why she should tell you why she did that?
I comforted her. Definitely. When I saw it, I comforted her. I told her I didn't send you all this. Why would you want to do such a thing like this? Why? I didn't send you. We already settled. You already helped us. Why would you go and be sending this thing, demanding for balance at all? I don't understand. If he decides to give me the balance, fine. If he doesn't want to give me the balance, fine. He has already made an attempt to help us. Why are you doing all this? They already promised you they will pay you for your own channel. Why don't you just fight your own fight directly? Why putting me into the picture, calling my name here and there, putting me into stress? What is all this? So I wasn't happy with all that she did. I gave it to her straight up. And I called the husband as well. I told the husband too. The husband was very happy that he thought I was the one pushing her to do all those things. I said, no, it's not me. She's just fighting her own personal fight and is using us as a bait. Why would she be doing all that? I understand that you spoke on our behalf on your platform that, oh, you need to help these guys. If you don't help these guys, you will do that. I understand all that. But now that he has made an attempt to come and assist us, he actually assisted us. Why did you continue behind us? When we told you that, okay, Mama, relax, so at least the doctor said they will pay you for your channel. No, just leave the issue. Still went ahead. I'll be sending text messages. Now you are complaining that EFCC came to arrest your husband. We did not say anything. I said, what do you mean? What do you want me to say? Which EFCC arrest your husband? I didn't tell her that I spoke with your husband. The husband told me what happened.
What actually happened?
That he told me that they approached him, that the guys said they are EFCC, that they needed the wife, he should produce the wife. He told them he doesn't know what's going on, that he doesn't have an idea about what his wife is doing. It's not in support of all that. They have eventually let him leave. They leave him alone. He went home. I called him. I said, where are you now? He says, at home. I said, okay, fine. Before Kokomama started sending me that, I didn't even bother to reply. I didn't bother to tell her that I've spoken to your husband. It's fine. He's at home. Started insulting me, sending me insulting messages. We are ingrate. They arrested her husband. See what I'm saying? That I didn't send her. I said, what are you saying? Arrested your husband how? So I didn't even bother to tell her that I spoke to your husband already and he's at home. So I just left her to be sending voice note, sending messages. I just ignored her. And my wife too was so pissed off and all that. My wife started attacking her as well, like, how would you do this kind of thing? Give these boys their money. You are looking for avenue to cause problems and not to give them their money. That's your usual style. I know you. Give them their money. Because no friend lasts with you. Anybody you make friend with today, tomorrow you call it, that friendship is over. That's the kind of person you are. My wife started getting angry about the whole situation. I said they started exchanging words. I didn't even bother to talk. Kokomama started insulting me too. You cannot talk to your wife. Your wife is talking to me anyhow. What do you want me to say? She's angry about your character. What do you want me to say? I just ignored her. And she eventually blocked me and blocked my wife. Till today.
Now she didn't bother and how when you now went to Human Rights for Justice?
Yes, ma'am.
What did she say?
I went there because...
Thank you, Mr. Akintola Olorunfemi. I'm coming back.
After attempts of reaching her, sending her a text message for at least 1 week so that she can respond. She didn't bother to even reply them or even respond. And she was already in Nigeria. I saw on Facebook that she was in Nigeria. On YouTube, that she was in Nigeria. That's how I got to know that she was in Nigeria. So I had to take up the issue that she's not ready to give me my money, so I have to make this public issue response. So I eventually went to human rights and explained things to them. So they tried to reach her and the husband. Eventually, that fateful day, she will be on live, and they called her on live. Or she could say that we should go to court. She doesn't know us that we should go to court. So you don't know what they are talking about, that we should go to court. That's our response. The lady said, oh, we should go to court, no problem. There are procedures in doing this. You will hear from us. So she ended the call. So she was trying to call back. The lady didn't even bother to pick the call again. Said, no problem. She told me that, see, even if it's 1 billion you spend to get justice, in as much you get justice, don't stop on this case. That was what she told me. I said, okay, Mama, thank you, Ma. Deep down in me, I know I don't have any money to pursue case. I know I don't have the money to pursue case. So I just told her, thank you, Mama, and took my wife and we left and went home. So that was it. Still, she did not respond.
Go. Thank you.
She did not respond.
So what do you want? How did they got to know where you are on the day of your wedding? How did they got to know the venue of the wedding?
Yes, Kokomama was the one that sent the text to Papa. The husband confirmed to me when he called me and opened up and started apologizing that it was used and all that I should please just forget about the matter, that I should don't be offended, that he was used by his wife and Apostle Suleman to come and get me where I am. That all that he said to those police at first was not really correct. He was just giving them a bit just to keep me waiting for the police of Auchi to come and all that. That he eventually went to Auchi that same day to collect measured 2 million, but I could not record that part.
Did you hear that?
And left for Lagos. I said, okay.
Who gave him 2 million?
So Suleman gave all the.
It was Kokomama that sent the test. And the lady that did our registrar, is Kokomama's friend or something. So she was the one that actually gave sent Kokomama the details.
So Kokomama husband collect 2 million.
Her younger sister, definitely she will ask all those details from her. So eventually she gave it to her, and she was the one that sent it to Apostle, according to the husband.
Thank you very much. If I need, honestly, I will leave you for now.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much, Mama.
Because I will leave you. If I need anything, any other information, I will get back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mama. Thank you so much, Mama. I appreciate it, Mama.
Bye.
Again, we are going to say, when somebody comes out to say his experience, don't come out to say the person is judging Suleman, or the person is judging Kokomama, or the person is judging.
Allow somebody's experience to be his experience.
Keep an open mind. It will serve you on the long run.
Because
at the end of the day, you will get your own experience too. And when you come out to say it, people will say you too, you are lying.
That's how it is. The ball will be like this.
The court is going round. Life has a way of teaching you. If you say somebody is, it will come full circle and meet you.
One way or the other.
And that time when you talk, people will say, "Oh, you're lying." It's just an advice. It's just an advice. Because he's judging. You are the defender of the universe, Voltron. You are the one that want to defend your pastor. You know, like the pastor.
You don't hear what that guy said.
You are defending. You are insulting my spiritual father. Spiritual father that has never met you before.
You remember what that guy said? The one he interviewed. That guy he injured. He said he doesn't blame people because he in that time he said the way you loved he loves Suleman. That time that if anybody say anything bad, he wish to kill that person. He will get angry and will want to like, I want to fight this person. That is how it is.
Because now he has had his own experience. He has calmed down. Calm down. Your own experience will come.
It will come.
So if somebody is lying,
I pray it will not take your life. You will remain. So by the time you talk it, we will still be alive to help you out. But people will still bombast you. They will bombast you. No problem.
Thank you guys for watching this game. Don't forget to follow my second and laugh me. Follow my second and just recommend and follow us on our social media and design and gas. Don't forget guys, question everything. Because is boring.
You don't come out.